Hello, everyone. Today is the 8-8 line gate that I've been talking about, and there are many spiritual groups that have also been talking about it. It's a very, very powerful time for us to be waking up to, for us to be ending our day with. And today's Beyond Meditation will actually begin with a transmission. I follow guidance every time. And my intuitive guidance is for this transmission not to be on Facebook Live. So I'm actually not going to have this on Facebook Live. You have the link. Please go ahead and join us on Zoom. And we are going to be on Zoom. I look forward to seeing you there and continuing our Beyond Meditation sessions on live from Tuesday onwards. But today's session is a particular transmission that will be shared in the private group on Zoom. I look forward to seeing you there. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Mary Catherine. Hi, Peggy. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Lindsay. Annette. Hello, Vince. Hi, Sushant, Simi. Hello, Jill. Hi, Vandana. It's great to have you all here. You have Thailand, South Africa, India, of course, London, Cyprus, Spain, Colorado, California, the East Coast. Great. Meghna from Calcutta. This is the first time she's joining us here. Amy, nice to see you from London. Hi, Christian. Great to see you. Hello, Nancy and Bill. Okay. Hello, Linda. Hi, Suzanne. Just want to convey lots and lots of thank yous, Suzanne, from different people around the world for creating a consolidation of the human form up-leveling series of videos. So thank you for going through all the material and pulling it all together into a playlist. Thank you. We have Dubai here as well. Fabulous. Okay. So, everyone has been quite curious about this line gate thing, and I was too. As you know, it's not something that I have necessarily studied. You know, I receive, I see, and I share, and that's really what I do. So what I saw was that the line gate happens almost every year. But the energies are different. This is the year, this is the time when literally the gates flung open for you to rise into the highest level of spiritual awakening that you have signed up for in this lifetime. That's what happens. Now, what is different about 2020? 2020 opens the possibility of you rising up to the highest spiritual awakening that you have signed up for. And this time, it really is like the wake-up awakening. With everything that has gone on up to now, it is all built up to this particular point. And at this particular point, where we are right at the top of the line gate, the doors are flung open and you can rise and step into living your life, being awake. This is the day which really marks the end of the matrix. There has been quite a build up to this. up to this point in time. The last 3 or 4 days have been particularly intense, where, if you were sensitive to energies, you would be called to just rest a lot. And this has been, for those of us who have been working with up-leveling ourselves, we've had that experience of going into very deep states of meditation. And certainly this has been happening with people who have been participating in the Human Vibe Attunement beyond meditation sessions. You go into a very deep state of trance. It's all a build-up to this particular point. So it's a very significant day. It's a day of great rejoicing and celebration. It's a day when literally we wake up from that deep slumber that the human race has been in, and the matrix collapses. The matrix collapses and you see the world for what it truly is. A world of wonder, full of wonder. A world that's colorful. A world that's divinely guided. A world that has lightness of being, that's miraculous and magical. So it's a given. The energy of this day is such that you have literally, it's as if you are in this beautiful hammock-like structure that is quite solid and yet very supportive, very comforting and comfortable, which is lifting you up so that you wake up and you stand on your 2 feet where you land. It's as if you are taken up by the hammock, lifted up, and your parachute's open, and then you start landing. And you land on your feet, awake and in wonder, noticing all that is around you. There are many experiences that I know some of you have shared with me, and I have certainly been in that space now for some time, where you may be in one place, having a particular experience. And as you continue to have that experience, and life goes on, suddenly you're still in the same place. The experience is completely shifted. It's as if you're in the middle of a movie, and a scene has completely shifted. You're in the same chair, watching this movie, and there's one scene, and then it shifts, and it is completely shifted. Now, what's the significance of that? What is the significance of the Lionsgate 2020? The significance of this is, as more and more and more of us consciously allow ourselves to awaken from the slumber that humanity has been in, the more we start connecting the dots at a conscious level of the magic and miracles that are unfolding. And literally, as the dots connect, it's as if layers and layers and layers of veils just move out. Keep moving out, keep moving out, keep moving out. And you see clearly for what is you literally start clearing. No, you enter a clearing and you clearly start seeing that which is being shown to you, as opposed to only accepting what your eyes are seeing. So my question to you would be, that is the energy of today. And this today continues till midnight, East Coast time, Manhattan time. So that energy of the Lion Gate in its peak continues till midnight Manhattan time. And then it takes about until the 12th of August for it to trail off and we get to a new vantage point. Now, we are working towards the next vantage point that 2020 is presenting to us, which is on the 21st of September. So having a Lion's Gate come in the middle of it, where all the energies, all the resources, everything that your being is connected to at a conscious level, a subconscious level, and even at an unconscious level, is opening up to what's real, to you making a choice to step into the highest spiritual experience of yourself. So as that starts to happen, and it's happening again and again and again, every time you connect the dot, when you look back at your experiences, you start to define what it is that you wish to see and experience in the world that you're waking up into. You get to design what this world actually looks like. You get to anchor that which you wish to see. And as you start to do that, you start to understand and experience that you always have been, you are, and you always will be the creator of your world. That realization, this particular phenomenon of the energy vortexes that are coming together to play up their part, releasing any self-doubt that might be held at a cellular level, enables you to land in a knowing. And when you land in a knowing that you are the creator and the master of your world, it's so. Now, that will happen naturally for most people. Now, some will get that realization. It'll be like a knock on the head, and they'll wake up and say, oh, okay. The opportunity, and then they will start creating. The opportunity that all of you here who are listening to this transmission, the opportunity that is available to all of you and each of you here is to actually turn the volume up on what it is that you wish to create. And you can actually get activated and start acting on it right now, knowing that you have, if you did nothing at all to uplift your spiritual awakened state, if you did not focus on that at all, but only focus your attention on the world that you wish to create for yourself, you know that in the energy that the Lion's Gate offers us, that is taken care of anyway. Now, us actually having a beyond meditation session on the same day, I mean, there'll be a series of amazing synchronicities. I just completed the 8th step in the 12 steps to exquisite enchanting relationship. It could have happened at any time. It didn't. That 8th step was there during the build up to the Lion's Gate, which is 8-8. We have the benefit of the 888, the triple infinity forces that are added to what's already the energetic abilities available to all of us. So now it's your call. It's your call. The Lion's Gate activates you. Invocation has taken place by the divine, and there are so many indigenous communities out there. And I know several of those leaders. They are in deep state of prayer. And there are many invocations and activations that are taking place from Amazonia all the way down to, to New Zealand. From Antarctica to the Arctic. And all these different communities that exist in between. The elders, as well as the gifted children of these communities, are all literally in ceremony today. And we have the opportunity to receive the blessings that come from those ceremonies and be in action. Remember, I said be in action, which calls you to be and allow the doing to flow. So as I take you into the Beyond Meditation journey today, I'm going to allow the divine forces to guide us through this journey. And the journey will be anchored by bringing together as one our soul presence and its complete acknowledgement, receiving, and acceptance of its expression through this human form. So allow yourself to be comfortable wherever you're at. Whether you understand the line gate or you don't, it doesn't matter. Those energies are there and you will benefit from it. So allow yourself to be comfortable. Best if you're seated up with your feet on the floor. And if for any reason at all that you need to lie down, then go ahead and lie down. Otherwise, remain seated. Drop your hands on either side of you. Just drop them. And move your palms facing forward. They're still like really flopped on either side of you. The shoulders are dropped. Imagine the back of your crown is being pulled up by a golden cord. The base of your spine is connected with a golden cord, going down into the core of the earth. The middle of your feet also are connected with a golden cord, and they are going into the core of the earth. The tips of your fingers, each one of them has its own golden cord, and it's connecting you to the core of the earth. In fact, what I would like to suggest is, with the golden cords jutting out of their fingertips, if you just move your hands up on the side, take them up to the top, and bring them down again, you've like created a beautiful circle which marks the expanse of your wings. And these golden cords are extending all the way to infinity. That is the holographic presence of you. Most of you who are on this call already are plugged into a release that occurs when the golden cord connection takes place. And those of you who are new to the call, just scan yourself from the top of your head all the way down to the base of your feet. And just imagine, in doing that scan, any energies that no longer serve you are being released into the core of the earth. The golden cords are like little vacuum suction pumps. They're soft, they're gentle, but they're very certain and very definite. And as you start getting cleared, notice your breath becoming deeper. Your arms can now rest on your thighs. Have your palms facing upwards. Notice your breath. You're breathing in and you're breathing out. We're going to get into an alignment breath. You're going to get aligned in terms of your mind brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain. All of this gets aligned. And as the alignment takes place, all of the 13 chakras open up. And they get aligned too. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're breathing into the count of 9, holding to the count of 4, breathing out to the count of 6. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focus your attention on your heart. And as you're breathing in, you're breathing into your heart. And you're breathing out through your heart. And you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. And you're breathing out gratitude and peace. Just go ahead and focus your attention on that breath. And as you're breathing into your heart, love, kindness, and compassion, and breathing out gratitude and peace, you're allowing yourself to receive. You're allowing yourself to receive all of the blessings that have been activated and invoked by our indigenous elders and indigenous communities around the world that are celebrating the arrival of the Lion's Gate 2020. Two weeks, a week in the build-up to the Lion's Gate and a week after, this particular time frame has been written about, has been talked about, has been prophesied about in various ways. There are physical happenings, physical choices that have been made in certain parts of the world that will ensure that this 2020 as a year will always be remembered for a miraculous occurrence. Like in India, they reopened, or they actually opened the Ram Mandir, which was destroyed many hundred years ago. It was a resolve of the community then to reclaim that temple. What we are doing here, the Lion's Gate 2020, brings the energy vortex of that particular space. It's a very powerful space. And energetically, it is a space where at its foundation, it connects you to your truth. And it connects you to your truth, invokes a fearlessness within you. And you become unstoppable in your authenticity, bringing forth that which is your truth. Yes, it happened in India. And as the energy vortex gets activated, which it is doing today, that activation will be completed by the 12th of August. But it's at its crescendo today. The opening took place a few days ago. It is going to have an impact across the world. There are very specific environmental healings and repairs that have also been initiated so that they get infused with so many of us humans rising up to our highest connection to the spirit of us. And that spiritedness of ourselves gets invoked and activated. It was always the attitude of humans that damaged the environment and cause so many climate change issues. What we are, the role that we are playing in our own way, we are the elders at a soul level and at a physical level, many of us, that are allowing our divine guides and guardian angels and our ascended masters that are here in our midst to perform our own ceremony of invocation and activation and blessing on this day of the Lion's Gate 2020. So there you are in the middle of it all. Focus your attention on you. And as you focus your attention on you, notice that you have, at an unconscious level, rubbed your thumbs on this lamp, which is your lamp, and your own genie has emerged right there in front of you. And this is your genie. I call it the miracle genie, and it is at your command. And this genie is asking you what it is that you would like to see, what it is that you would like to invoke, what it is that you would like to anchor, and what is it that you are going to put as a stake in the ground. And that is your it is so. With these questions now anchored into your conscious awareness, I'm going to guide you into the Lion's Gate. So imagine, here we are, all of us, standing in a circle. And this circle, as you can tell, expands across all of these different nations and continents that we are representative of. Each one of you has now been wrapped in a beautiful blanket of light. It's a light of awareness, a light of illumination, a light of invocation, and a light of activation. It illuminates your own light, so you start feeling that warmth emanating from within you. It activates your innate vibration. And I know there are many of you here who know what that is from your own work with the miracles, experiences that I share. And others, you all have it, whatever it is. It's being invoked. The activation is a resolve that you are now choosing to anchor. And it is a resolve about your world. And as you feel that blanket of light that's around you, you notice that light is starting to penetrate you at a cellular level. You feel that light. For some it is rainbows, for others it is blue, magenta, starry lit skies, pearlesque gold, orange, red, violet, purple, pink, green. Open yourselves up to receive all of that. And as you do, it's as if your ears pop open, the eyes tear up a little but clear up. The mouth may have a bit more saliva, just swallow it. All of this is accentuating your sensory organs. And you see yourself rising. And you're rising, you're not leaving your body. Your body is very there, very much there. You're rising, and you're rising, and you're rising. You're rising to reach all the way up to your higher self. And as you stand there, at one with your higher self, various issues, problems, concerns that you had, those big boulders that were blocks or obstacles, you can just brush them aside with your feet. Or just cross over them. And as you cross over them, you notice a path. So it feels like solid ground, and you take your first step on that path, and then the second, and then the third, and then the fourth. And you stop. That path becomes an open ground. And this ground has got green grass on it, except that it's glistening. When you look at the grass, it's glistening, it's very inviting. It's like it has got this magical icicle type dewdrops on it. And you put your feet on that grass. Just as you put your feet on the grass, you feel an electric current rising up your body. It's as if the electromagnetic field that was so depleted in your physical being is replenished. And there's a wave after wave after wave of that electromagnetic field that is necessary for you to be in complete attunement with the planet Earth. Takes place. You can now hear the water in the distance. You're still walking bare feet. You're heading towards this water. Actually, it isn't very soft and rumbly. It's actually quite strong. But it is a stream that is flowing really fast, with lots and lots of pebbles in it. And there are glistening stones, crystals. You go forward, and this time you put your hand into the pebbles. And through the pebbles, you're touching the water. The water enters your fingertips. And it's a water that has the frequency of the originating intent of water. The originating intent of water was to be a carrier of the seed of life. And that originating intent through your fingers enters your body. Our bodies are largely water. And that remembrance returns of all of the water in our being attuned to being a carrier of the seed of life. You take a little bit of water and you drink it. And it goes down your throat, into your digestive system. And every little drop of that water is illuminating. It's clearing up stuff that may be held and stuck in your digestive system for many, 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 many years. To support your body, to purge it in a rhythmic way, a light just lines up the inside of your intestines. The perfect balance of the flora that is required in your large intestine is reactivated. You hear the drums, the indigenous drums. You hear the didgeridoos. You hear the yodeling. You hear the sounds. You hear the sounds of nature, sounds of birds, bumblebees. You're surrounded by all of this all around you. It's as if it's right there with you. You notice a tree. It's a banyan tree, which has many of its roots that are going into the earth from its branches. You walk towards the tree and you rest your back against the tree and you look up through its foliage. And as you look up, you see this beautiful clear blue sky. And you notice angel clouds traveling in that sky. The tree envelopes you in its ok-ness. You are resting and rested. The tree has been there through many, many, many lifetimes that you have had as a human on this planet. All of those remembrances, all the line gate experiences that you've had come together. It's as if you're literally connecting the dots of the highest evolution of your spiritual being, bringing it all together into the line gate 8/8/2020. And now you're ready. Now you're ready to make your declarations. The declarations of what it is that you wish to see in this world. What it is that you wish to see in your world. Your genie has been with you all along, and there it is, waiting on your command. The universe is here serving you. Your vibrations are pure, without any conflict or contamination. They are in perfect attunement. And now you go for it. Declare. What do you look like? What words are coming out of your mouth as you're experiencing this world? What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What's the sharing that is going on between you and others? Anchor all of that experience. And as you're doing that, the soul being is starting to recognize and receive itself as a human, giving itself permission to express itself, its eternalness, its limitlessness, its indestructible qualities through the human form that is receiving, acknowledging and accepting, and has landed, allowing itself to be in the full amplification of the frequency of being human. So let's amplify whatever it is that you created for yourself. Let's amplify it by infusing it with the vibrational frequency of love and bringing in even greater purity and authenticity that comes from the vibration of your soul being. And add to it that magic garnish, which is your secrets, the secret to your source of co-creation with your creator. Co-creation with you as the creator. So here it is, your human form and your soul presence together, making this declaration. Repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. Feel that anchoring of the human in its fullness. As you awaken from the dreamland slumber that you've been in, you have acknowledged yourself as a human. You have received yourself as a human. You have anchored yourself as a human. And a human is the amplification frequency of love. The soul being is expanded, elated, and knows it can express itself in the fullness of itself. And this expression of the soul being in the human form coming together brings in a limitlessness quality beyond limitations, vibe added to whatever it is that you chose to anchor. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those of us who are about to go into evening and night time, give yourself permission to allow the dreams to show up, whether you understand them or not. Dreams that are reawakening dreams will get anchored at a cellular level. Dreams that release that which no longer serves you, that may be of a lower vibration frequency than your soul frequency. In the dream state, it will surface and be released. Those who are about to begin your day, as my friends in the United States are, notice yourself as you go about your day. You will have what is termed as the fifth dimensional experiences, where the colors might be quite accentuated, or an influx of aliveness, vitality, joy, a feeling of joy that you might never have experienced in this form before might show up. So notice if you have parallel worlds that you experience in the day. In our acknowledgement, we anchor. And in our anchoring, we realize. And in our realization, we put a stake in the ground and it becomes the norm. This day, more than any other day ever, is the day you get a chance to anchor all that your miracle lens shows you. And your miracle lens shows you that which makes your heart sing. It shows you a vision of what keeps your heart singing. Many of you may feel very stretched just through the vision of what you may see, and an old form of reaction of distress or stress may arise. You can just release that and step across the threshold, and you will reconnect to the lion's gate. Use the time between today and the 12th of August to anchor, visualize, declare, personalize, own, allow, and receive your dreams, your desires. If there is any undertone of anxiety that might arise, release it into the core of the earth and dream away. Lionsgate 8/8/2020 is your opportunity to dream your new world into being. That is all there is to do. And then allow the doing to flow. Use the human vibe attunement if you feel confined in any form. And that will bring that limitlessness, the indestructibleness, the safety that comes from that knowing into your human form. Take your hands in front of your heart, rub them against each other. Move your hands while you're rubbing them all the way to the top of your crown. Bring it down again. Take them down towards your solar plexus. Take your left hand, put it over your navel, and your right hand over your heart. You're receiving this new anchoring that you have just invoked and activated, integrating it into your identity through your sacral chakra and anchoring it in the foundation of now. So every now moment is a moment that has the vibe of the world that you have just created, the world that you have just activated in your co-creation with your Creator, with our Creator. Take your hands, rub them against each other in front of your throat. Put them over your eyes, open your eyes, and then take it on top of your head, the back of your head, back of your neck, down your shoulders. Do an energy sweep. So it's game on, it's show time. Welcome. Would love to hear any word or sentence that you might have in the chat. And if you need to go, please go ahead and leave. I did warn you that it was going to be a longer session today. But we always love to know what you are present to. Ah, blessed, Mrs. Beautiful. Thanks, living source, amazing experience, happiness and love, gratitude and peace. released, re-sparkling, free, sparkling. Yes, numinous, absolutely beautiful, limitless, in awe and excited. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Inspired, eternal love with gratitude. Joy to the world. Yes. Joy to you too. Hopeful space. Profound gratitude and connection with Source. It's moving so fast, I'm not able to read it even. Unconditional love, sparkling song, light, gratitude. Yes. Mynoo, I cried throughout, so thanks. It was peaceful, anchored me in my highest soulful experience. So thank you. Perpetual magnificence, anchored, glorious world of joy and wonder. Yes. And remember, the world outside of you only rises to match the world inside of you. Whatever it is that you have stated here, each one of you in your own way is anchoring that for the world. So limitless, yes, indeed. Great sense of release. Feel free to share with me on WhatsApp, by email, whatever connection you have with me, on Facebook, about what any dreams that you have and what experiences emerge. Watch it, be vigilant, be discerning, also in terms of what you choose to give your energy to over the next few days. And I look forward to seeing you again on Tuesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all. My word is majesty. Thank you.